find a profession that is very closely related to your art so that you don't have to financially depend on it, because you can't depend on it financially. And that's what I did. That's why I went into graphic design, because my work used to sell very well in Pakistan. But I'd seen older artists and observed other artists who many times their growth and creativity is stunted because you become a victim of that success and the money that comes in, and they stop changing their work or changing their time or doing more interesting work because you are so dependent on the success of that of your previous work. And so I decided I'll go into graphic design, which uses similar skills in a very practical world, so that I don't have to care. My work sells seldom now, and it doesn't matter to me.
That's good advice. I want to piggyback on that question. Can you describe how many hours a day you work? You know, just to give people an idea of what to expect.
I worked full time for many years. I worked at Gardiner when we moved to Boston, and shortly thereafter I started delving in this. So I've now been doing these paintings for like 6, 7, 8 years now. I was working full time. I was working at Gardiner, and I was working. So, but my children are grown, and so they were not at home, and so I'd come home and have dinner and sit down to work and work till 11, 12 o'clock at night and work on the weekends. Now that I'm not working, when I'm involved with the painting, I'm working every day 7, 8, 9 hours. And then there will come a day when my daughter comes over or somebody else, then I'll drop it for a couple of days, but then go back to it. But it is very, constant, several hours a day work. It's difficult. And I do feel that the question that you asked, I hope all of you remain with this creativity and a passion for what you're doing. But I think it becomes easier when you don't have to worry about money. It becomes really difficult. I've seen other artists, I've seen my colleagues over the years who have many times just given up their art and their creativity completely and gone to another profession and given, which is very sad because so many of them are very talented and so creative. And I just feel, I encourage this with my own children, and now they thank God they're not artists. But if they were, I would have said, continue the work, but do other things which are closely related, so you don't give this up, because it is something. It's a blessing to be able to create beautiful work.
Please forgive me for asking a very naive question, because I know next to nothing about art. Would it be fair to say that an artist creates something out of some inner drive or inspiration, and it is left to ordinary people like us to find out exactly what it is all about?
That's a very general question, so for me, every artist has different motivation. So some artists would want you to draw the same conclusion from the work that they intend. Many artists would prefer to leave things ambiguous and experience the work and see what conclusions they come to themselves. So they're all different kinds of artists, different kinds of art, and different kinds of audiences. And so it's very difficult. It's not, cannot be one answer. In my opinion, there cannot be one answer for all kinds of art. So I guess that's it.